So again, welcome. Just find a comfortable seated position, whichever one you choose, it's fine. Try to have a long spine, just so you don't fall down. Keep the spine straight. If you have the Ujjayi breath, then use that throughout the class. Okay, so 2 rounds of 16-second breath. Exhale all the way first. And I'm going to count to 4 on the inhale, 4-second hold, 4-second exhale, and then 4-second hold before we inhale again. Okay? So exhale completely and start to inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold the breath, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, inhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. Release the breath. On your next inhale, let the right arm come up towards the sky. Let the left hand seek the ground next to your hips. And then exhale, let the right arm seek over and let the right hip fall down to the ground. So you're being pulled in 2 directions. The hip wants to go down, but the right arm wants to stay up. And we're going to do 3 huge circles with the arm. So exhale the arm down to the ground. And then inhale it back up. Exhale it down. And then inhale it up. One last one. Exhale it down. And then inhale it back up. Inhale back to a seated position. Let the right arm fall. Let the left arm rise. Exhale, let the left arm seek over the head. The left hip wants to go down to the ground. Feel that you're moving the breath into your left ribs. You're expanding the left side. And then 3 big circles. Exhale it down to the ground. Then inhale it back up. Exhale it down. Inhale it up. One more. Exhale it down. And then inhale it up. Center your hips back on your heels. Let your arm come down. From here, let the knees fall to each side on your mat and just come to an active child's pose. So your hips remain on your heels, but your arms, they stretch forwards. Forehead down to the ground. Whenever we are in child's pose, this is your break. This is your safe zone. Okay, from here, lift your seat up, move your knees backwards just a little bit, and we're going to come to a puppy pose. So we're going to let the chest fall down to the ground and let the arms stay straight, okay? Just feel yourself melting into the ground. And those who have a really deep back bend already, you can hold the top of your mat, and then you can see if you can straighten the legs. We're gonna stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. From here, just slide your body down to the ground into a seal pose. Okay, so you have your elbows on the ground. Your feet are pointed, they're active. And you're pulling your chest through. So you're not relaxed on your shoulders, you're pushing your weight upwards, and then you're pulling your chest through. rotate your left arm in. So you have your weight on your left arm. Then you inhale the right arm up in a big circle. And then you grab the inside of the right thigh. So you're twisting, you're looking over your right shoulder. Just 2 more deep breaths. Inhale the right arm back up to the sky in the circle, and then back down to the floor. And then we'll switch arms. So your right arm is facing in. Inhale the left arm in a big circle over and grab your left inner thigh. Look over your left shoulder for 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, arm comes back up, and then all the way down. Good. I want you to place your fingertips next to, outside of your mat, but on the same line as your face. And then you're going to inhale, use your glutes, use your back muscles, and see if you can straighten the arms, and then look forward. So your glutes are strong, you're pushing your weight up, but you're trying to keep it there, using just the back muscles. The breath is in the chest. And then exhale, let yourself come all the way down. Hands next to your chest. Inhale to an upward facing dog if you have one, or just keep your knees on the ground. And then exhale, place the knees down and come back to a child's pose. We're going to do a few waves just to get some more motion into the spine. So inhale, arch your back, arch it, arch it, arch it to a low plank. And then inhale, release the stomach, look up and let yourself fall back. Okay, so inhale and then exhale, look up. So this is like cat-cow but with movement, okay? So you're inhaling, arching your back, and then exhaling, looking forward. One last time. Inhale, arch the back forwards, and then exhale, release. Tuck your toes and come to your first downward facing dog. So automatically just start moving back and forth, walk the legs, open up the shoulders, maybe open up the hips, it's up to you. We're just gonna stay here for a couple more breaths, opening up the back side. Since we're doing heart openers, it's a lot of the front side today, so enjoy this short time we have on the back side. Okay, exhale, let the knees come back down. You're back down into all fours. Okay, let's do a couple of rounds of cat-cow. Just make sure you have stable weight on your shoulders. So inhale, release the back, look forwards, pull your chest forwards. And then exhale, push yourself away, arch the back, chin comes to the chest. Inhale one more time. And then exhale, angry cat. We're going to use the legs on this next one. So come to a neutral position. Raise your right leg backwards. Okay, so we're going to kick the back of the head. So inhale, arch your back, look up, try to touch your head with your feet. And then exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, arch, look up. And then exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale up. And then exhale, knee to nose. And then place your foot down between the hands into Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Okay, so untuck the back foot. Inhale, come up with the chest. Place your hands in knuckles. Place the knuckles in the lower back And then squeeze the elbows together, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Let the hands, let the knuckles push your hips down while the chest tries to go higher. Calm down the breath. Okay, from here, interlace your fingers behind your back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Let yourself be pulled down. Tuck the toes behind you and then come up to a high lunge. Your fingers are still interlaced, okay? Let the right heel come down. Let the left heel come down. And you're going to inhale the chest up. And you're going to exhale. Let the upper body fall forwards. Let the arms come over your head. You're in a humble warrior position. So let the right knee fall out to the side so your upper body has space to fall down in between. Good. Inhale. Come up. Straighten both legs. Rotate your feet to the left. So both feet point forwards on your mat. And then exhale, you're going to fall forwards once again with the same arms. So we have to keep opening up the shoulders if we're going to go into a back bend. If your head touches the ground in this position, then walk your feet closer together so your head is off the ground, okay? Good. On your next inhale, come up with the upper body halfway. Release the hands. Let the left hand come down. And the right arm keeps stretching upwards. And if you can, see if the right arm can go behind your back and grab your left inner thigh. Okay? Use the head, look up past your right shoulder. On your next inhale, let the right arm come back up. And then exhale, let the right arm come down. Inhale, left arm goes up. It can either stay or it can go behind your back. And you can grab your right inner thigh. Good. Inhale, come up all the way. Turn back to the top of your mat. Let the arms come up in a high lunge. Do a little back bend if you can. And then exhale, let the hands come down to the floor. Come back to a high plank. And then exhale to chaturanga. Go halfway down. Inhale to an upward facing dog. And then exhale to a downward facing dog. From here, I want you to roll through the spine to a high plank first, and then to a side plank on your right arm. So you're in the side plank position. Keep yourself stable, and then release the left foot, place it behind you, and then see if you can push your hips up and come into a wild thing. Maybe, just maybe, your left hand can touch the ground. Inhale, come back up. Use the time, use your muscles. Come back to downward facing dog. Okay, good job, you guys. Place your knees back on the ground. We just have to do the opposite side as well. So let's do a couple of rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, the chest up, look up. And then exhale, shoot the back. Inhale, arch. And then exhale, shoot the back. Inhale to a neutral spine. Kick the right leg, the left leg behind you. And then inhale, try to kick the back of your head, look up. Oh, exhale, knee to nose, arch the back. Inhale, up. And then exhale. One last one. Inhale up. And then exhale, knee to nose. And then place the left foot between the hands. Anjaneyasana, half. Why do I keep saying half splits? It's low splits. No, low lunge. Woo, my brain is all fuzzy today. Okay, bring the upper body back up. Place your hands in knuckles. Okay. Place the knuckles in your lower back. And the knuckles are pushing the hips down. You're squeezing the shoulder blades and the elbows together, and the chest keeps wanting to go up, okay? So use the breath. We're gonna stay for at least 3 more deep breaths. Keep working. This is a horrible one, but we want to create space between the ribs and the hips. Okay, release the hands. The hands interlace together, squeeze the shoulder blades together, tuck the toes behind you, and then raise the back leg. From here, inhale the chest up, and then exhale, fall forwards into a humble warrior position. So try not to push the arms overhead. Let gravity do what it likes to do. Good. Inhale, come up, and then twist the feet to the side again. We're going to open up the shoulders one more time. Exhale, fall forwards, bring the arms. It's the same here. Try to keep your head off the ground. To see if gravity can bring your arms as close to the floor as possible. Inhale, come up half the way, release the hands. The left hand grabs the right ankle, and you're going to pull your body down towards the left foot. Okay, so you're going to feel a stretch down the side of your left body, okay? Inhale, come up. We're gonna switch. Right hand grabs the left ankle, and then exhale. Let yourself be pulled. Inhale, come up. Rotate to the front. Arms come up. And then exhale, hands down to a high plank. And then exhale, chaturanga halfway down. Inhale to an up dog. And then exhale to a down dog. From here, we're gonna roll through the spine to a high plank. And then come to a side plank on our left arm. On our left arm. Find stability. You know you have the strength, you'll be fine. And then raise your the right foot, sorry. Place it behind you. And then see if we can come into a wild thing. Maybe the right hand can touch the floor, maybe. And then slowly return. Lift the leg slowly. And then come down. Come back to a downward facing dog. We're almost ready to go into our back bend. From here, place your knees down. We're just gonna do a couple of rounds of camel to open up even more. So what I want you to do have your hips, your knees hip distance. Keep letting your knees squeeze in towards each other. You want that activity. And then your left hand is going to grab your left heel. You can have your feet like this if you need it to be higher. And then you're going to swing the right arm over and do 3 circles with the right arm. And you're going to inhale, use your legs to come back up. And let's do the opposite side. So right hand is going to grab the right ankle. Keep pushing your hips forward. And let's do a few circles with the left hand. When you kind of come up, release the hand and use the strength in your back and your legs to come back up. From here, let's do one full Ustrasana. So we're going to grab both heels with the hands while we push the hips forward. So you're going to inhale, straighten up, and then exhale, release, grab the heels, and then push the hips forward. Push the shoulder blades together. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Use the strength in your legs, guys, to come back up. And then place your hands on the ground, tuck the toes, and then just cross the legs and come all the way down on your backs. This is it. We're going to see if we've managed to open up the body enough to go into a bridge pose. Let the heels come next to your glutes. So you're going to be hip distance with the feet. You're going to be able to touch your heels. That's how close they are. We're going to do a half bridge first. So inhale, shoot the hips up. Walk the shoulder blades under your shoulders, and you're going to interlace your fingers and straighten up the arms. Keep pushing the hips up for 3, 2, and 1. Release the hands, exhale, let the glutes come down. So you can either do that 2 more times, or you can go up in full bridge with me, and we're going to stay for 5 breaths each time. So get yourself ready. If you're going to go up in full bridge, place your hands next to your ears, and then inhale the hips up, and then push yourself all the way up. For 5, try to push your chest forwards. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, come all the way down. One more time, the last one. So keep your feet as close to the body as possible. When we go up this time, the ones that are going up full, we're going to move our hands as close to the feet as possible. So inhale, push yourself up. Walk the hands as close as possible. And stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale. Calm down. Pull the knees to the chest. Just rock backwards and forwards a few times, side to side. From here, grab your ankles or your toes into a happy baby position, so your lower back can get a tiny bit of a break. Let the knees join. Lift your head. See if you can touch your forehead to your knees for a second. And then from here, roll up to a seated position. Find whichever position is comfortable for you to sit in. Place your hands on your knees. And from here, you're gonna shoot the back and then use the hands on your knees to hold yourself from falling backwards. Let the chin come to the chest. And then you're gonna inhale, arch your back, shoulder blades together, you're gonna look up. Exhale, shoot the back, chin to the chest. And then inhale, come up, arch, look up. And then exhale, come back to a long spine. Do a few long inhales and exhales on your own. Keep the eyes closed. Try to fill up your lungs as much as possible. Do the longest inhale you've ever done. And slow down the exhale. One more of those. Long inhale. Super slow exhale. You can slowly open up your eyes. Thank you all for joining this heart opening class. I hope some of you made it into a bridge pose or a wheel pose. And yeah, thanks guys. And I hope you come back tomorrow for 30 new minutes of a yoga flow, which is going to be completely different than this one. Namaste. Thank you guys.